All right, there we go. Wonderful Miami welcomes you yet again to another exciting match of your World Cup football. And we have to say we have just made that switch all the way from Seattle, where we did see the Egyptians picking up a draw against Sweden. Now, Seattle, well known for its coffee. And I can tell you that the match there was one that brewed some action. And for the Egyptians, they had a very good run. And another African country still keeping the life over the Africans alive. Compared to how we ended up in the Tunisian quest yesterday, I have to say for Africa, very pleased with the performance of Morocco taking, the performance over the Egyptians taking the lead early. Then later on, we did see the Sweden side coming back after the introduction of one player in the names of Romelu Lukaku. Before we go down to the game that we anticipate will be one of those most interesting ones, let's actually wrap up. That is the game that was played a while ago. And the two gentlemen here to discuss is none other than Bernard Otieno together with Felix Sapau. Welcome, gentlemen, to the game. Thank you. We are not going to take a lot of time on this one because we have another game that is coming up there. But quickly, I begin with you, Bernard Otieno. How did you see the performance over the Swedish wings and their transition of play ahead over them coming back into this?
I think you mean the Belgium.
Belgium's rather. Yeah, well, I don't know why I keep on saying Sweden.
It's all right. It's all right. Maybe that's where you want to end up finally. But I can tell you, at the end of it all, we might have been talking about a golden era that is exiting with this World Cup, but we need the experience of that golden era to be able to make things work. Lukaku comes in as a substitute. About 19 seconds after that, he doesn't even touch the ball, but he forces an error on the defenses of the Egyptians. Just tells you that they were afraid of him being there in the first place. Yeah. And that is what becomes the leveling goal for the Belgian side. I think the Egyptians became complacent after the first goal. And you could see now when the attack came in, and especially when the goal came in, they became even more desperate, running up at the front, not knowing whether they should attack or defend, but having to do both. Okay. That was their undoing.
Felix Sapau, performance of Egypt tonight?
Egypt played quite well. Okay. Defensively, tactically also a very good side. They contained Belgium because Belgium didn't play with a number 9 until Lukaku came in. They had a false 9. Yeah. De Bryne and Doku, at times you would see them trying to play as a number 9 there, but it never worked until Lukaku came in. That's when they were undone. And as soon as that Lukaku came in and that goal came in, Egypt ended up now bringing in also another central defender now to match up with Lukaku. But yeah, Egypt is going to be a banana skin to quite a few other teams at this World Cup. I see them going far.
Okay, let's go down and look at the overall picture here, because we did see Mohammed Salah. He's one of the birthday boys that will be celebrating his birthday prior to the World Cup. We are having his performance for the Egyptians.
Well, first, let me tell you, apparently there is a birthday for a player every day of the World Cup, except on July 10th. But every day, sometimes
there has to be somebody celebrating.
Because sometimes 3 or 4 people are celebrating. Yes. It tells you it's brought in the whole world. Yes. So it's a very good thing that is happening. Mohammed Salah is a very fast player, plays right from the midfield, can always be able to score the goals. But when that transition is too fast, he was letting it just roll on its own. And it had a good number of other players up at the front who could have scored goals. So his performance was satisfactory in today's game, judging by the other players that they have in the team who are going out at the front to try and get the goals.
Well, Sapau, for Belgium, Kelvin De Bryne, his performance, was it like we had expected?
The golden era, as my colleague right here said, is coming to an end.
For Belgium.
He's part of that 2018 golden era Belgium squad. Yeah. And this is their hurrah, I would say. It's time, I think, that this will be his last World Cup. And he tried his level best, but if they continue playing like that in this tournament, I don't see, Belgium topping the group. They might have been favorites, but they're not performing as favorites.
All right, we will be able to have a look at the statistics of the game prior to the entire action. Yeah, and of course, they come to the screen right now, where Belgium dominated with 52% compared to Egypt's 38%. Then the attempts on goal, 15-14, not that much. Attempts on target, 3-4, also not that much. And for the corners, 2-7, the Egyptians dominated on that one. Passes completed, we expected, of course, the Belgians to complete 404 to 330. Ball recovery only 13 seconds for Belgium and 18 seconds for the Egyptians. So